Hey guys, I don't think that you stumbled on this video by accident. Someone watching this right now is in a season where your story feels too heavy to carry and too messy to share. I used to feel the exact same way. I used to think that my testimony was too complicated, too raw, way too much. But then God showed me something. And the very thing that I wanted to hide was the very thing that someone else needed to hear. So today I want to share something with you. This is a spoken word called Courage is Here. And it's for the person who might need permission to open up, to hang on, and to believe that their story still has more to say. There's hope. So there is a moment in time, a sacred spirit breath appointed moment where your testimony stops being just your story and becomes living hope in someone else's hands, where your victory, the one that cost you tears on the bathroom floor, the one that cost you sleepless nights and silent cries, becomes something tangible, something to grasp, something to carry, something to hold on to like a lifeline thrown into the deepest waters. You become the gleam in someone's eye that whispers, your story isn't over yet, because there's a place where faith meets rock bottom, where you've run out of your own strength, out of your own words, your own reasons to keep going, and hope meets the man in white. His voice isn't loud, isn't forceful, but it's certain. It cuts through every lie the enemy stacked against you. And it says, keep going. And something in you finally breaks open, not apart, but open. And you share what you've been carrying in silence. Let my ceiling become your floor. What I had to fight and claw and pray my way through, let that be your starting place. Let my hope give you the courage to hang on just a little bit longer, a little bit tighter to the one who loves you best. Not perfectly and not without trembling, but tighter because you know now that He does not let go. May the power of my testimony be the act of courage that you needed to take that step. So open wide your mouth. Don't sanitize it. Don't make it pretty for the crowd. Spill light into the darkness. Raw, real, redeemed light, because that is exactly what the darkness cannot stand. Don't let the enemy win by keeping you quiet. Don't let him convince you that your story is too broken, too messy, or too much, because it's not. It is exactly enough for the person who's sitting in the dark, who needs to know that someone came for them, and He'll come for you too. So open your beautiful eyes, beloved. Courage is here. He is not a feeling or a formula. He's not a motivational moment that fades by Monday morning, but courage is here, and His name is Jesus. The same one who walked out of the grave is walking into your story right now, breathing life into the places that you thought were finished, calling forth the testimony that you thought was too small to matter. It matters. You matter. So open your mouth, open your eyes, and open your hands. Courage is here, and His name is Jesus. And your story isn't over yet. So, guys, if that landed in your spirit today, I want you to sit with it. Don't rush past what God is stirring in you right now. Maybe He's been nudging you to share your story and your testimony, and fear has been louder than faith. Maybe you've been waiting until things were a little tidier or more resolved or more presentable. But, beloved, He doesn't need your story to be finished to use it. He just needs you to be willing. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to think of one person, just one, someone who might be running low on hope today, and someone who needs to know that their story isn't over, that someone who might need to hear that courage has a name. I want you to share this with them. Let your willingness to pass it on become the act of courage that this poem is calling for, because you never know, that one share could be the lifeline that somebody was praying for today. So until next time, keep your eyes open, keep your mouth open, and remember, courage is here, and his name is Jesus, and your story isn't over yet.